We're gonna do our walk around inspection. First things first, I'm gonna check my truck level, make sure that it's not leaning to one side or the other. My tractor clearance lights up top. The lenses are not broken or cracked. They're mounted and secure with nuts and bolts, and they are amber in color and working properly. I have my high beams. My high beams are here. My low beams. My turn signals and forward flashers. The lenses is not broken or cracked. It's mounted and secured and working properly, and they are white and amber in color. Take a step back. Underneath the tractor, there's no puddles or leaks, no hanging hoses, and no bare wire. My radiator reservoir, I'm gonna open the hood and continue on the right side of the vehicle. I have my radiator reservoir. It is not broken or cracked. It has a good cap in the closed position, and it is filled to the proper level between add and full. It has good working hoses that are not ripped, torn, or cut, and have no leaks with proper clamps, and it's mounted and secured. I'm gonna go over to the other side and continue with my left side. Right here, I have my frame. My frame is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It's mounted and secured with proper nuts and bolts. My dipstick, this is where I would check my oil, and it is between add and fill. I would take it out and clean it and then put it back in to check the proper oil level, and this is where I would fill. I have my power steering reservoir right here. It is not broken or cracked. It has a good cap in the closed position, and the level is between add and full. The hoses are not ripped or cut. They have no leaks and have proper clamps, and it's mounted and secured with proper nuts and bolts. I have my steering column right here. My steering column is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. My U-joints are properly greased, and it's mounted and secured with the proper nuts and bolts. I have my gearbox. My gearbox is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It is properly mounted and secured with nuts and bolts, and the lines are not broken or cracked and have no leaks with proper fittings. My pitman arm. This is my pitman arm. The pitman arm is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds and is mounted and secured with the proper crown nuts and cotter pins. My drag link. The drag link is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It's properly mounted and secured with the proper crown nuts and cotter pins. I have my steer arm. This is the steer arm. The steer arm is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It's mounted and secured with the proper crown nuts and cotter pins. Tie rod. The tie rod is back here. The tie rod is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It's properly mounted and secured with the proper crown nuts and cotter pins. I have my spring mount. This is my spring mount. The spring mount is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It is mounted and secured with the proper nuts and bolts. My leaf springs are not broken or cracked. They have no illegal welds. It is mounted and secured with nuts and bolts, and there are none missing. I have my shock absorber. My shock absorber is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It's mounted and secured with nuts and bolts and has no leaks of any kind. I have my brake hose, my brake air hose, this one here. The brake air hose is not ripped or cut. It has no leaks of any kind. It has proper fittings. I have my brake drum. The brake drum is this one here, the outside. The brake drum, there's no oils or grease and has no contaminants of any kind, and it's mounted and secured. My brake shoe. My brake shoe has no oils or grease, has no contaminants of any kind, and it's mounted and secured. Brake drum, brake shoe. Brake drum, brake shoe. I have my steer tire, this here. My steer tire, inside and outside, is not ripped, torn, or cut. There's no bubbles, has no damage of any kind. Where am I at? Okay, steer tire, not ripped or cut, no bubbles. The PSI is between 100 and 110. I would check that with an air pressure gauge. The tire tread should be no less than 4/32 of an inch, and I would check that with the tire depth gauge. This tire cannot be recapped. I have my valve stem here in the bottom, or wherever it's gonna be at. The valve stem is not broken or cracked, has a good cap with no leaks. I have my rim. My rim is not broken or cracked with no illegal welds. It's mounted and secure with all of its lug nuts, and there are none missing. There's no rust of any kind or signs of any of them being loose, and it's securely mounted and secured. I have my mirror. My mirror. My mirror is not broken or cracked. It's properly mounted and secured with the proper hardware, nuts and bolts. I have my marker light. Marker light's not, the lens is not broken or cracked. It's mounted and secure and is amber in color. Here I have my DEF reservoir, my DEF reservoir. My DEF reservoir is mounted and secured, not broken or cracked. Mounted and secured with nuts and bolts. It has a good cap in the close position with the good seal, and there appears to be no leaks of any kind. I have my fuel tank. My fuel tank is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. It has a good cap in the close position and with a good seal. It has good working straps, and my fuel tank has no leaks of any kind at the bottom. My battery box, I'm gonna open this up. My battery box, it is mounted and secured with proper nuts and bolts and has no damages of any kind. The post and cables have no corrosion, and the cables have no bare wires or illegal black tape, and it's properly mounted and secured. Right here I have my air hoses. These are my air hoses, my emergency and my service hose. Red is emergency, blue is service. My hoses are not ripped, torn, or cut. They are mounted and secured to my glad hands with no leaks of any kind and have a good rubber seal. This is your glad hands, and make sure the seals are good right here. I have my electrical cable. My electrical cable is not ripped or cut, has no bare wires or illegal black tape. It's mounted and secured to my electrical box and my electrical outlet, and they're all in good conditions, long enough to make white turns. I have my apron. This part of the trailer is your apron. The front, this here. This whole thing here is your apron. My apron is not broken or damaged and has no illegal welds. My ram. Your ram is this one here. This device here. My ram is not broken or cracked and is mounted and secured with nuts and bolts. The hose is not ripped or cut. It's talking about this hose, not ripped or cut, and has no leaks of any kind. I have my fifth wheel. This is your fifth wheel right here. This whole thing here. The fifth wheel is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds and is mounted and secured with safety pins. It's talking about the pins here. With safety pins and cotter keys. It has a sliding rail and it is locked in place between my apron and my fifth wheel. So it's talking about the center here. There is no daylight or gap, and my skid plate is properly greased. I have my fifth wheel release lever. The fifth wheel release lever is the handle here. The handle right there. The fifth wheel release lever is not broken or bent, and it is in the close position with the jaws around the shank. I have my fifth wheel platform. Fifth wheel platform is going to be here. It is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds and is mounted and secured. This part is your fifth wheel platform right here. This part right here. Not the fifth wheel, but the fifth wheel platform. This down here. After that, I have my kingpin. Your kingpin clearly is inside of your fifth wheel, so it's gonna be in there. My kingpin is not broken and has no illegal welds, and it is inside the fifth wheel with the jaws locked around the shank. I have my trailer clearance lights up top. The trailer clearance light lenses are not broken or cracked and are amber in color, mounted and secured. I have my DOT reflective tape all around the trailer. It's not ripped or cut and has all of the reflective tape clean and visible. The trailer frame, it's talking about the whole frame of the trailer, has no visible damage. Right? Has no visible damage and has no illegal welds, and it's in good condition. My landing gear, right here. My landing gear is not broken or cracked. It has no illegal welds. The landing gear boot is in the raised position, and the crank handle is in the lock position, mounted and secure. You're gonna point over there. Your crank handle's over there, right there. Between my apron, my landing gear and my frame, there's enough space to make wide turns. I have my marker light over here. My marker light, the lens is not broken or cracked. It's red in color and is mounted and secured. I have my trailer clearance lights up top and my trailer tail lights. The lenses are not broken or cracked. They're mounted and secured and are red in color. I have my DOT reflective tape. It is not ripped or cut and has all the reflective tape clean and visible. I have my mud flaps. My mud flaps are not ripped or cut and have no more than 6 inches from the floor and is mounted and secured with the proper nuts and bolts. With this, I finished my pre-trip inspection and my air brakes. Can you help me check my lights?